The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Birdie.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he?
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Striding forward, Harold Ramirez. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. So it's 2 runs. Eliezer Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Fouled away. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he's been a monster, not only on the field, but off it as well. Representing an elite power threat in the lineup, and also helping guys off the field in the clubhouse with a veteran presence. This guy's been special this year.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Just hung in there on that one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
55 round trippers on the stat sheet so far this year, so he's a power threat every time he grabs a bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. Second. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 36, Ryan.
Into the box, Ryan Lavarnway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
To the plate now, Eliezer Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Lavarnway rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Birdie is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Marlins get a run on the RBI. Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting center, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Hopped up. Anderson is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Adam.
Ready now, Adam Hazley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Harold Ramirez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Ramirez hits a little over the 270 mark. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the 2nd run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
The catcher, number 36.
Into the box, Ryan Lavarnway. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Workman. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Dickerson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the 3rd baseman, Alex.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cooper ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman, G. Segura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the 2nd.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Eliezer Hernandez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. High and deep to right center. Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're up 5-1. Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Lavarnway has it, so just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down to 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Joyce. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. set to deliver the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down here. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Brian Anderson.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line to the right side. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Digging in now, Harold Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And it's fouled away.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2.
count is 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kingery is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Number 3.
I guess that's what you call a one-man game. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped to third, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 3. Hector Neris will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 50, Hector.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Ryan Lavarnway. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
In now, Eliezer Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
John Birdie is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins strand a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 54 thus far. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Andrew McCutchen is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Lavarnway is after it, and he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Marlins. At the plate, Garrett Cooper, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. James Hoyt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jay Bruce will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bruce, the former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jay Bruce is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. At the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now pitching for Miami.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. Right side, but it's well foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Zach Eflin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder.
Harold Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Matt Joyce. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hazley is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 36.
Up next from Miami, Ryan Lavarnway. He singled his last time up. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Starling Marte will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hazley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They hold on to a 5-4. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boy.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Jose Arena answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Roman Quinn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 6 home runs, and 14 driven in. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Urena comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty D? He goes right at the hitters.
Fouled off. First and second now, one man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. He's got it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ronald Torreyes will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away, and he fouls this one off. And a pivotal moment in this one, tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are loaded with only one out. Bouncer to the left side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a good decision there to come homeward with it, as this remains for the time being a tie ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alec Bohm. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Anderson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving. Roman Quinn is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Blake Parker will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. He's set. Here it comes. Miguel Rojas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The catcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Fouled away. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming at him.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And that's over. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curve.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Harper, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The catcher, number 36.
Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Lavarnway stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Jazz Chisholm will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. No balls and 1 strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now an 8-5 game. Standing in now, John Birdie. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down and the inning will continue. Chisholm ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. He crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all.
And not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much.